When you got a problem, sometimes we tend to get out of order, but we're still in order. Excuse me, Pastor. I hope you don't mind me getting my praise. Excuse me. Wow. I know I might be out of order, but excuse me. So this woman, she heard about him. And then the record says that she pressed. And I know in her pressing, the woman was weak in her body, but she pressed. Oh, she was tired because it had been 12 years, but she pressed. And I know as she pressed, she realized that I can't maneuver around these robust bodies. I know that I can't get around people. Oh, I can see her getting on her hands and knees and saying, if I can touch. What I like about her, she knew that she was bound by the law not to touch. But she said, if I can touch just the hem, if I can touch just the hem of his garment, I know. When you know what you know, what you know, what you know, you have to have a mind to not allow mountains to get in your way. You have to have a mind not allow the valleys to get in your way. You have to have a mind not to allow trials and tribulations to get on your way. It say press towards the mark of the prize. I'm pressing on. So she pressed her way on, and then finally, after she got on her hands and knees and started to claw her way through the legs and the thighs and the feet, she was able to just grab hold to his garment. You don't know why somebody's crying. You don't know why someone is in the back of the church wringing their hands. You don't know what they've been through, but they have a mind to press. So they hear and they said, I had some hardships in my life. I had this and that going on in my life. Problems on the job, problems in my home, problems in the church, problems with my finances, problems here, problems there, this and that. We have to learn how to put it all in his hands. So she touched. And when she touched the hem of his garment, something happened. Have you ever been there and you receive something from the Holy Ghost and something happens? Have you been there when you are burdened down with this and that, and you hear him saying, come unto me, all ye that labor and are heavy laden, I will give you rest. Have you been there when the rest came? It said that immediately the blood was dried up immediately. Someone was saying their prayers right now, Lord. Right now, Lord. I ain't talking about yesterday, and I'm not talking about tomorrow. Right now, Lord. Jesus. Being in the midst of the crowd, Jesus. Being thrown by the crowd, Jesus. Said, somebody touch me. I can hear his disciples saying, well, you know, it's a lot of members here today. You know, you've been giving away a whole lot of food over there, and they heard about your healing over there. You know, everybody is pressing against you, but he said, somebody touch me who had a problem. Somebody touch me who needed healing. Somebody touch me because I feel the virtue come out of me. And I see this woman in the crowd. I see this woman trembling. I see this woman not knowing how to react to what happened to her, but she knew when she looked at her hands. She said her hands look new. She said when she looked at her feet, they did too something. It got a hold to her and she knew it. Somebody in the crowd right now needs to know that he's a doctor in the sick room. Somebody needs to know he's a high fixer, mind regulator, burden bearer, heavy load share. He's a friend for the friendless. He's a mother for the mother. Somebody need to know he's real. He said, somebody touch me because I felt the power come out of me. Somebody touch me. And then this woman came and she fell at the feet. Can you see somebody running up the aisle, giving their hand to Jesus? Can you see him coming? Because GTT has a mind not to annihilate anyone. You have a mind to let people know that Jesus is real. You have a mind. Here, this woman was a certain woman. She moved from a certain woman to somebody. And then when Jesus saw this woman at her feet, she moved from a certain woman to somebody, to daughter. After she told him all that she had done, after she told him the truth, Lord, it was me standing in the need of prayer. Not my mother, not my father, but it's me, oh Lord, standing in the need of prayer. When she told him, he said, you moved from somebody to daughter. And I stopped by to tell you, if you keep on keeping on, if you keep on holding at the bloodstained banner, you will move from fellowship to relationship. My brother, my sister, if you can just make it a church, everything will be all right. You don't hear me? If I can just make it a church. After this, he told the woman, go in peace. I see her on her way. She started jumping. She started shouting. Everything is all right. After a while, by and by, say yeah. Say yeah. Say yeah. After Jesus done all this, my Bible tells me he died on a Friday, but early one Sunday morning, he got up with all power in heaven and in earth. If you want this power, all you got to do is have a made up mind. If I can just make it to church, everything will be all right.
Oh, if you can get a Lord another hand clap of praise, go ahead and do it right now. If I can just make it to church. If I can just make it to church. Reverend Ashford was telling us if she was desperate. She was saying, you know, I got to do everything.